My name is Jenna Comstock. I'm a junior here, and I went on the SoCal NSA trip.
I'm Kendall, Jolly Rude. Before the trip, I was actually gonna drop out of APU before I started, and then I was like, maybe I'll just try the trip. And so I decided to go on the trip, and on the airplane ride there, I actually sat next to this cool looking girl, and I said, why are you going to California? And she said,
I'm going to this school, you may have heard of it. It's called Azusa Pacific.
And I said, are you going on the NSA trip to Malibu with Azusa Pacific University?
And I said, yeah.
And then we were both going there. And it was really fun. We went rock climbing, hiking, surfing, and beach camping in Malibu.
The biggest reason I'm thankful for this trip is having this solid group of people who I felt like I knew really well after spending a week doing really challenging and really fun things together with them.
After the trip, I decided to go to APU, and I think it was just nice just knowing people before I went to orientation weekend. It was really comforting.
It's crazy to think that all of this started back on the plane ride on the way to our new student adventure.
My name is Nate Beckes, and I am an assistant professor in the kinesiology department. I got to go on this past year's Ansel Adams NSA trip, and it was awesome. At the end of the day, one of the things that was most unique and most helpful for the students was getting to resource with a faculty member. It's a chance to get to know someone who knows APU intimately, not from the student perspective, but from the faculty side, and understanding who are these people that you're going to be working with, how do you interact with the professor, and what are their expectations as they move into each day of school.
Hi, my name is Paige O'Sullivan, and I went on the NSA Ansel Adams Wilderness trip before my freshman year, and it was the best decision that I could have made. My sister had done a similar trip when she was in college, and she said, see if they have one at APU, and they did, and I said, okay, I guess I'm gonna go on a backpacking trip with a bunch of strangers. And now I call the strangers my family members, and I think a really cool thing that happens when you come to APU is you get placed in an alpha group, which is basically a bunch of new students at APU, and you're with them for a whole semester, but I got to meet mine 2 months before school. It was the best because I got to be in some of the most beautiful places that I've ever been to, specifically Ansel Adams and Yosemite, and experience it alongside people that now I can call family members after 4 years of being able to know them. And there's this vivid memory that I have of orientation weekend at APU, and we had already met, done the whole backpacking trip, and everyone was meeting their alpha groups for the first time, and they were playing the name games, doing all the awkward things, and we're like, we know each other. We went backpacking together. We've been through it all together. And so it was fun to have a solid group of people and a solid group of friends coming into the new situation.
Check out the NSA trips. It's a really great way to get to know people before you come on campus, and so that when the semester starts you can have those friends to reach out to if you need, and it's a really great way to try something new before college starts.